Good afternoon, everyone. Kirk here with Serious Gaming. Hope you all are doing very well today. I wanted to do a video today on something I've been thinking about, and that is, should they bring physical strategy guides back for JRPGs? This is something that I really enjoyed. Um, I really loved collecting them. I love having them. It was just, here's the Final Fantasy VII strategy guide for reference. Um, it's just something about having a physical guide, being able to flip the pages, like glossy pages, has nice artwork. Just every single page you have stuff. I loved having these physical guides. You a lot of times when I would do when I would buy these, usually before, usually right when the game came out, I would buy it. Sometimes I buy it after the fact. But usually I would go through the game without the guide, because most of the time when I'm buying a guide for a game, usually I knew that game was going to be great and I'm probably going to play it multiple times. So I would go through the game once without the guide, and then I would buy the guide, or already have the guide, and then use it for, through a whole playthrough again, or even post-game stuff like getting an ultimate weapon, finding materials, secret dungeons, secret places, because some of those places, those old games, they were hard. They were hard to find some of the secret weapons and materials to get them, or whatever the case may be you're doing in them. Sometimes it was really tough to figure that all out by yourself without some form of guide. So these came in really handy. It's got, all kinds of stuff in that. As you're going through it, it's got tips, warnings. It's got, hey, be this level for this boss, or whatever. And then you got all the enemies. You got a world map. You got a list of all the weapons. This is Final Fantasy VII, so all the materia, where to find it, how much it is, how it's just all that kind of stuff was in this one location, and it was just nice to have a physical copy of it. It's just fun to flip through the pages, and you can see where you were at in the game by where you're at. And I know they've become very rare anymore. I know they don't even make them anymore since I want to say like 2018, or give or take somewhere in there, maybe before that. Now I know they do the occasional collector's edition strategy guide, such as I know recently they did a Metaphor ReFantazio one. They did like a collector's edition strategy guide, which was pretty cool, but I do think that those are, few and far between, and even then, it's not the same as having one like this. I did have one. The most recent one that I have is Octopath Traveler, and this was made by Dark Horse, and this is a hardcover, and this is like one of those special collector's edition ones. In fact, the price on this one bought it from the store was $40. These were only like $15. These were like $14.99. So, even after they were out of print, they were still, $20, $30. I know they stopped doing that because I know you have the free online guides, you got all the wikis, all this stuff. You could just easily go online, find what you need, all for free. So I think just the printed guides were just not needed anymore. So I think, they just kind of went away with them. But I love them. I think that they should bring them back. It's just something about having, a physical guide. It's like a collector's item. It's like if you buy a steelbook with the game, it's something that you collect with it. Except this actually had more uses to it. But yeah, I do think that I wish they would bring them back. I do have another, this was, about 20 years ago, I bought this one, Final Fantasy Anthology, official strategy guide, which includes Final Fantasy 5 and 6 on it, which just came out for the PlayStation 1. I bought this probably 20 years ago, maybe even before that, I'm not sure, but this was $14.99, sticker price. But I bought this used off eBay 20 years ago, and you could see, I don't know if you can see it from here, but if I open up the cover here, let's see if I can do it here without breaking it further. If you see, it's got a nice hole right here. This was already like that. It had some creases. It's got some damage. I bought it like this from eBay. This was $50 back then. So these were already, skyrocketing in price even back then. So it's a shame because these are just so valuable. I mean, you can even use this. I still use this to this day if I play these games right here, 5 or 6, you know, 7. I've got all kinds of. I've got a bunch of my players guides left. What I would like to do in another video, I'd like to go through my whole collection of what I have left. I did lose some and I had to sell some, but I did keep, you know, several of the ones I really love. So I would like to do a separate video and show you guys all those what I have. But I just wanted to come on in here and talk about that because I haven't really seen a lot on that, and I loved strategy guides. You know, you go to the store, you pre-order a game, or you pick it up your pre-order, or you go get your new game and they got the guide already at the stand, and it's just there's nothing like it. Just getting that, I mean, it just makes it so much more special. At least to me, anyway. I love getting the guides. They were just a lot of fun. Sometimes they could be overwhelming. You know, if you get like a big thick one. I remember when what was it? I remember I had the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion strategy guide. Even though I never really even played that game very much, I bought the game and planned on playing it. I bought the guide for it, and that thing was like this thick. And I can't remember if that deterred me away from playing it or not, but I just never really got into it. But yeah, these things they can be overwhelming, but it's also just it's so cool to have them. And I really wish that they would bring them back. So just a quick video. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like physical strategy guides? Did you like? Did you have any? Do you still have any? You know, let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, let me know. Please like and subscribe. If there's anything else you'd like to see on my channel, please let me know. I am very open. I love doing this. And yeah, so we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you.